Alright. Is everyone having a good evening? Let me know if, again, my mic sounds weird or, anything visually bizarre happens. Ooh, it's supposed to be sunny. So I have some missions that I didn't get to accomplish last time, and I've been told I should sell my stuff. I guess we have to go into the dungeon again. That's just saving us trying to look at the calendar. I guess I can look at the calendar upstairs. Oh yeah, and there's like an exam coming up on one of these days. Okay. Guess I'll read my book. Yep. The study methods. Let's see, since we finished it, let's see if we get something special. You have finished reading expert study methods. You feel as if your knowledge will increase faster when studying at your desk or the library. Cool beans. Today is Nature Day, so we have the day off for school. We wonder when it'll rain at night again. What should you do today? I don't know, game, will you tell me?
Hey, it's me!
What's up, Yosuke? Oh, I guess I have to read it. This might be kind of weird to ask after we hung out yesterday, but do you want to hang out again today? I'll see if I can find someone else to come along with us. You will discover personas within affinity for magician, arcana, the persona, patented techniques. You can see the power of the persona of magician. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Sure, we'll hang out.
Oh, yeah!
You seem very excited. Oh, hey, why don't you bring Nanako-chan with you? Let's all hang out together. You made plans to go out. I guess I did. No, I did not say we could bring the basketball boys. Okay? No, we can't have a better rank with them. We have to stay at 3. I might have to turn him down. If my rank goes higher, then I have to not hang out with Yosuke today. Nanako-chan sure does love this place. The first thing out of her mouth when I asked where she wanted to go was Lunes. Who could blame her? This place has everything. It's like a storehouse of magic. A storehouse of magic? Okay. I can see why she likes it. Anyways, isn't she cute? I have a younger sister too. I wish she was as cute like Nanako-chan. I'm not cute. Oh. Oh, did I hurt your feelings?
Huh.
Don't worry, you're not cute.
Huh?
Oh, that's going kinda far.
Hey, 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 hey!
Are you stupid or something? Yeah, he's pretty dumb. That's the dice game. I know. I don't know Dice K that well, honestly. That's the Dice K I know. Don't flatter me like that. I don't think he is. Big bro. The TV is huge. Don't fall in it. I feel like if I watch sports on a TV like this, I get sucked into the screen. If only you knew. Come on, like that could happen. Yeah, Yosuke gets it. It promises to be an entertaining day. You feel like your relationship with Yosuke is going to become closer soon. You spend an afternoon with the group. Okay, cool. I want to get the bookworm or excessive reader or whatever it's called achievement. Wonder what other people did. Studied at home, worked at home, studied at home, studied at home, studied at home. Spent something with Chie. Spent with Chie, okay. Spent with Chie. There's a thing where we can spend something with Chie. Oh wait, what'd she say? We went to gymnast today, huh? We sure did. Nanako-chan, we did indeed. Nothing in there. I guess I could work. Is there anything to do out here? Guess she's not doing anything. She's not there anymore. Hi, random old guy. Don't do anything. Wandering old man. I'm still fit as a fiddle after all. Even my wife says so. Fit to do what? Your wife? Fit to do what? I was a police officer for 10 years. 40 years, I mean. 10 years is not that long for an old person. 40 years. I gave my life to the Inaba PD. I won't let anyone get up to shenanigans. Not shenanigans. In Inaba, as long as I'm alive. That was pointless. Think so. Thank you for that, old man. If you hear meowing in the background, it's because my cat is hunting her favorite toy. I think by now she has caught it. Good for you. The others. Coming soon, coming soon, coming soon! I still haven't gone to... What? Chie? Yo! Shokun. Any coincidence meeting you here? Yeah? I just came back from satisfying my hunger. Since we're both here, you wanna talk? By spending time in the shopping district at night with those you have formed social links with, you can become even closer to them. But keep in mind that the social link cannot progress to the next rank at night since your time is limited. You only have so many days to develop that bond. You form an Inaba. At night, you can become closer to those whose social links you wish to develop and then take them to the next rank during the day. She seems bored. She might appreciate it if you talked with her. Since you have Slime, a persona of the Chariot Arcana, you can feel you could become closer. Did you spend the evening with Chie? Spend the evening with Chie.
Yeah!
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Chie seems happy. I feel like this game really wants me to hang out with Chie. Oh yeah, do you know about Aya's Mega Beef Bowl? That's only served on rainy days. Yeah, I've eaten it. It's loaded so to the gills. Now, there's a dish that really puts your love of meat to the test. You should try it out if you get the chance. Meat's the perfect meal for a rainy day. I'll give it a try. I prefer fish. My love for meat will win out. I've done this, but what do you guys think? What would you guys choose? Would you choose you prefer fish or the love of meat? I'm gonna choose this one, but personally, do you like fish or meat better? Or are you vegetarian?
You think so too?
I figured this would be the right answer for her. Oh, you know the majesty of meat too? The majesty of meat? Oh, Chia. Well, she is obsessed with steak. I bet you and I can enjoy some great dinners together. She is nodding cheerfully. But the Mega Beef Bowl's a pretty serious challenge. Even you might have trouble. If you plan to take it on, you have to fill your mind and just shovel it down your throat. Okay. You enjoyed your idle chat with Chie. You feel your relationship with Chie has grown stronger. You feel your relationship with Chie could become stronger soon.
Huh?
Huh? Well, look at the time. It's getting pretty late. We should start heading home. Oh yeah, this is for you.
From me to you.
You received a meat gum from Chie. Meat gum is the best way to finish off a steak dinner. This sinewy texture is too good. I personally don't like sinewy textures. Well, we should get going.
Good night!
You walked Chie to her house and went home. You have no plans today. You decide to go somewhere you don't usually go. First, Yosuba Station, I guess. You decide to go to Yaso Inaba Station. Whoa. No one is around. It seems the next train won't be coming for a while. Buy a drink? We'll go somewhere else. You decide to go to the shrine in the shopping district on the way back. There's no one on the premise. The dusty shrine doesn't seem to be well maintained. You decide to go home. Well, that was useful. You sense someone watching you. Oh? Strange animal. It's a fox! Come back! Come back! A mysterious fox suddenly appears before you. Does it live at the shrine? The fox is staring at you. You notice an Ima plaque in its mouth. Aw, thank you, fox. The mysterious fox nudges the Ima plate into your hand. It reads, Please help Grandpa's legs get better. Keita. The Ima has someone's wish written on it. Why did the fox give this to you? Upon closer inspection, you notice an unusually shaped leaf stuck on the back of the Ima. You don't recognize this leaf from the local plant life. Is this also the work of the mysterious fox? Hey! Come back, Foxy. Oh, not every day you see youngins like you around here. Nobody lives here anymore. I come by to tidy things up once in a while, but lately my legs are so achy I just can't do it. I've been trying to get this place up to scruff, but there just isn't enough money to go around. Well, I suppose I'll pay my respects. If my legs don't heal, I can't maintain this shrine. That and... Wait, so you just like walking up to some random stranger and you're like... telling him all this? Okay. I won't be able to visit Keita anymore. He's my grandson, you know? You wonder if it could be the same Keita who wrote on the Ima. The Ima said, Please help Grandpa's legs get better. What was that you got in your hand there? Could it be? That leaf. That's it. Way back when my grandmother always used to say a leaf shaped like that was the best kind of ache remedy out there. Ah, what memories. But how'd you get your hands on this? I didn't think you could find those in the mountains anymore. Please, young man, can I trouble you to bear me that leaf? Oh, sure, I guess. He gave the old man the leaf that was stuck to the back of the Emma. Oh, this is it. This is it. Now let's see here. The old man stuck the leaf onto his leg. Oh, I can feel it. It's working. Amazing. Wow, that's magical. The pain I've been feeling for who knows how long. It's just up and vanished. Well, I feel better than I have in years. You really helped me out, young man. I'm so grateful. Now I can go visit my grandson. I better pay thanks to this shrine for bringing us together like this. Okay. You marvel at the amazing results. Not only did it heal his aches, it even restored his vitality. The fox looks on from his hiding place with a contented expression. It seems to have understood that the wish and the Emma has been granted. The fox is peering into the offertory box as if to check the contents. It even seems to understand that the shrine has received an offering. Perhaps you were given the Emma with the leaf for that express purpose. It seems it has taken a liking to you. It has a mouthful of the same leaves as the one you gave to the old man. It seems the fox has a large stock of mysterious leaves with healing powers. Even it says yip here, so yip. The fox is, what does the fox say? The fox is looking up mirthfully. Is there something it wants from you? You cannot help but think how strange an encounter this is, as you realize a fox is showing you a pile of leaves. You feel a faint bond forming between you and the fox. Thou hast revealed the truth or something thus then. Yep. I am thou. Let's bring the closer with the truth. The Hermit's Arcana. Awesome. You have established the Fox Soul Link of the Hermit Arcana. You may earn an EXP bonus when using personas of the Hermit Arcana. Where does it find such amazing leaves? Reflect on how useful it would be to have this kind of help when searching the other side. Yep. Does it understand your thoughts? The fox gestures towards the offertory box. Is it offering its services for a price? Yep. It seems the mysterious fox has agreed to aid you in your search. However, it appears that it will require a fee for its cooperation. You returned the Imma to the shrine and went home. So would it have mattered where I went? It's getting late. You decide to go home.
The prime suspect in yesterday's ATM robbery in northern Inaba was arrested earlier today.
Oh?
The alleged thief is Pomena Sushin, a 26-year-old former employee of the company which reported the stolen vehicle. According to the police investigation, Pomena Sushin was...
I'm home. Ugh. How many days is he gonna call in sick? These rookies lately sure are...
Welcome back!
Nanako. I'm sorry I broke my promise again.
Oh, my big bro and his friends played with me instead.
Yeah.
I see. Thanks.
Oh, that's a Juness bag. What's in it?
Good eye. Well, today is Children's Day, so I brought you a present.
Yay! Ooh, a t-shirt.
Does it say Juness on it?
It took me a while to decide what to get you. You like it?
Wow, there's a picture on the front. That's so funny. Yay!
I got you one too. Not that you're still a child or anything, but fair is fair.
You got me the same shirt as her? You did, didn't you? Oh. It's a swimsuit with an odd design on it. Thank you. Dot dot dot. It doesn't look bad. Let's just say thank you. I thought he was gonna get the same shirt as Nanako.
Don't mention it. I thought you might need one soon. Well then, let's eat.
Okay.
You spent a pleasant evening with the Dojimas. My shirt has a platypus on it. Doesn't it look funny? Okay. The ocean's a bit far, but the river's right in town. I'm sure you'll end up taking a swim sometime this year. Make sure to wear that, okay? Oh, sorry, I can't sneak out now. Nothing. I can't sneak out because he's in here. Wait, what if I try? You can feel Dojima's exerting his authoritative influence on you. You should give up on going out tonight. I thought so. You're not my dad! Runs upstairs. Does that mean we're going to school on Friday and Saturday? Here so. I need to complete those missions. Well, that's a cool looking magazine. I know there's the fishing book, but I feel like I should study, and my diligence will increase. If you get a good score on the test, you may become well known among your classmates and be more popular. You want to study. You decide to study. Your knowledge has increased. As you studied your... As you said you, not your, you read a number of dictionary entries that piqued your interest. Your knowledge has increased. Since you had completely read expert study methods, you were able to study more efficiently. Your knowledge has increased. Great. I have my phone with me to help me cheat in case I have to cheat on this test.
Yo!
Why does your bike sound like that?
Damn it, I just fixed this thing. It's making squeaking sounds again.
Okay, good. So you're also aware. Maybe it's karma? What bad things did he do? It sure is noisy. Maybe you need a new one. Maybe you need a new one?
Huh? Hey, by the way, I'm sorry about the other day. You know, about what I said to Nanako-chan.
About her being cute or not being cute? Or oh no, we were not doing that. About her mom.
After hanging out with Nanako-chan, I feel even stronger that we have to solve this case.
Yeah. Thanks. We'll do our best. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you.
Same to you. You know, Chie and Yukiko seem different lately. They're a lot closer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I was just curious, but are you... never mind. You know, if we keep chatting, we're gonna be late.
Are you gonna ask me if I like one of them?
Man, school's such a chore. And now my bike's messed up too. The roads are much wider here than in the city, so I keep speeding. I guess that did it.
Probably.
Oh well. Until I get my motorcycle license, I'll just have to walk.
Oh no, walking. Actually, I don't know how far away he lives, so maybe walking would be difficult. Who's gonna come at me? I'm not doing sports club. Oh, okay.
What's up?
Hey, you have anything going on? If you're free this afternoon, can you come with me? There's somewhere I want to go. Think about it, okay? Maybe you should hang out with Yosuke after school. Okay, but I'm gonna sell some stuff first.
Why do the holidays have to end so fast?
At least they were peaceful. I listened in on the housewives gossiping at Juness, but it doesn't seem like anything happened. And I haven't heard anything about someone disappearing suddenly either. You think Yukiko could have been the last of the victims?
No, because this game isn't anywhere near done. She probably is the last. I don't think this is over. I don't think this is over. I doubt this is over.
I don't know, but we shouldn't relax as long as the culprit remains at large.
I wonder, will someone show up on TV again if it rains?
No, I didn't really look the last time. I probably
We only knew a
should've.
little more about who the killer might be.
It's no good fretting over it now. If someone does show up on the Midnight Channel, then we'll deal with it. It's supposed to start raining soon, but I hope this weather holds through next week. You know, midterms.
You had to go and bring that up. I don't want to think about it.
I don't miss those days.
I wish I had Yukiko's gift for studying. Hey, Yosuke, why don't you have Yukiko go over some of the material with you?
Oh, that's right. Yukiko's ranked at the top on every exam.
Not for long. Soon it's gonna be me. If I have the option to choose things, because if it's just based off of stats, I'm probably screwed.
Maybe I should ask her for some private lessons.
Private lessons?
Why are you so offended?
Huh? What's wrong?
What? Did she just smack him?
Ow! What was that for?
What?
I'm just asking you to help me study.
That's a bit extensive. Like, that's extreme. As a person who was the, one of the top students, never have I slapped somebody for asking for a private lesson in tutoring.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were talking about studying.
Never mind, I understand now. Yukiko has issues.
Thought it might have been an off-color joke. Arian has had some strange visitors lately.
Yeah, that announcer was probably one of them.
If you thought it was a joke, then just shrug it off.
Sorry, my hand moved without thinking.
Thank goodness.
Jeez. Thanks a lot, Chie, for bringing up the whole studying thing.
What did I do?
You got him slapped hard.
You're the one who made it sound creepy and wrong. Private lessons, huh?
What? Then it's mostly my fault?
Oh, I should start heading home.
What? Thanks, Yukiko. Leaving their classes have ended for today. You have a choice, but wait for. You have no choice but to wait for a rainy night. You recall seeking your part-time job at the daycare center. You can go there from the bus stop at the shopping district. Okay. I'm going to do a couple of things before I hang out with Yosuke. I'm going to go to the roof. Find that one girl on the roof. Hi, Chie. I don't want to talk to you right now. Are you the girl? Wasn't there one of your classmates who was interested in this girl? Huh? What's the matter? Ask why she's on the roof. Ask about her hobbies. Ask about her dress. I don't know. Playing with animals, I guess? It doesn't seem like you can ask her anymore today. You should come back another time. Okay. There's stairs. And I don't remember where Yosuke randomly stands around when he wants to hang out. Oh yeah, I want to actually go to the class. Nope. This one? Nope. Where is he now? What? He disappeared. I'll probably have to ask her all of the questions anyways. Or is he only there on rainy days? Do you wanted the demon statue? Oh, there's Yosuke. Hold on, Yosuke, I'm gonna go shopping first. I go sell some stuff. Yeah, so, after I record, I post my VODs on my YouTube channel, and somebody commented that I should indeed, like, sell my stuff. Because I've been kind of hoarding all of the stuff that I get from sorry, random guy sitting there. From the monster battles and stuff, because I was like, do I need to hold on to things or what? But apparently I can indeed just sell those things. It's okay. Now he's like, I apologize for the wait. It has helped me synergize my art and create this fantastic piece. Kunai has been added to the list of items for sale. Cool. Oh, that's a magic cross. Isn't it? You have that? I can... Wait, just a moment, please. I apologize for the wait. I had something, yeah. Ooh, arm robe has been added. Okay. I know I need to, I don't have any of those things anyways. I know I could sell all of the things, but I guess I'm just doing it this way. Oh, hey, I get another thing. 5 iron. Okay. Lizard charm. Bigger fob. Okay. Poison kunai. Hi, Spartan Cupcake. Wonderclaw sounds like something you'd see a... Yes, it does. It does. It sounds like people would be like, have you ever had this happen to you? And someone spills something ever and they go, oh no! Well, with Wonderclaw. Shield boots. We have shoes now. Awesome. It's about time we had shoes. Oh, I only have one of these? Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything from that. I guess not. Oh, I get something for Wonderclaw. Survival guard? Okay. What did I get for the black? Kevlar vest. Ooh. Golden. What did I get for that? A long sword. A fly katana. Okay. Okay. Power string. Also sounds like a 2000 infomercial type of thing. I didn't get anything for that one. Or that one. Oh, this one I do get something. Okay. Non-man's Goku? Gusoku. Nanman Gosuku? Okay. I guess I'm gonna buy some weapons. For me, first. These are way more expensive. Everything goes up with this one. Okay. And this one. Also, everything goes up. And this one, everything also goes up. Okay, this one's 78 to 98. 90. Okay, so I guess I'll buy this one. It's expensive. And I'll sell it. Okay. I don't know why I do this every time. I just, you know, shift the character. 64 to 92. Spending all of my money that I just made. Hmm. 75 to 92. 72 to 92. Oh, they're not shoes. They're Chie's weapon. Her weapon is her shoes? I thought she'd have like nunchucks or something. That's why she's always kicking people. She gets no new things. Okay. Armor. Oh, I guess I can't afford them. Never mind. Yes, it is with the power string. Where else should I go? I'm kind of broke now. I was so rich for like 2 seconds, and I feel like that's how it is in real life too. I guess I'll go back to the school. Or do I want to go in here first? Let's see if I have the courage to make something cool. Oh yes, she's out again? Marie is nowhere to be found. ... question mark. There is a piece of paper on the floor. Come to think of it, the last paper you found here belonged to Marie. Something is written on it in cute handwriting. Oh no, she's gonna hear that and come in and like smack us in the head.
Listen to my voice. My shouting, bellowing voice. Here I am, pouring my blood into my words, yelling at the very edge of the world. I am the little mermaid, unable to return. The little mermaid, fated to foam. The little mermaid.
Snaps, I guess? The Little Mermaid it threw me off a bit. This appears to be a poem. Her sense of poetry is difficult to comment on. It is. Yeah, that's what the kids are calling it nowadays. Oh, here she is again. Wow! Did you read it? You read it? Didn't you? Technically, you read it to me. Also, I feel at this point, if you keep leaving this on the floor, then you're just asking it for it to be read.
I said no.
No, it's not like that. It's not a poem. Yeah. I'm yelling at the edge of the world that this is not a poem. Okay. I don't know what I'm saying. Words are just coming out. Stupid. Okay, I had to read this before I say it. Can you use spaces in your words? Stupid jerk, I can't believe you. Stupid jerk, I can't believe this. Don't read my things. Put them away and stop leaving them on the floor. Marie blushes furiously. It would seem that Marie was the author of the poem you just read. Well, I don't think Igor or Margaret wrote that poem. But why was it on the floor? I don't get it. Oh, you didn't put it on the floor? Marie sulkily returns to her seat. And I just wanted to fuse some poems. I didn't know I'd be hearing about Seafoam and Ariel and whatnot, and getting yelled at for it. The Hierophant? I don't even know if I can create a Hierophant. Let's see. Justice! This orb. That's my. That is my, feisty pony, my frisky pony. It does the Zoolander poses. How do I register Orbis to its thingy? I guess I have. So, no! I exited. What I get for using an Xbox controller when I'm a PlayStation player. Okay. What can I do with this slime? Usis as Garu, which I needed to keep. Okay, cool. Garu and yeah. I can't choose Garu? Oh, I did choose Garu. Okay. Evil Touch. Oh, it installs fear. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah. You're a jouster. That's not what I was expecting about Valkyrie. I am Valkyrie! You shall witness my power with your own two eyes. The Strength Soul Link infuses Valkyrie with power. Valkyrie has leveled up. All that stuff happens. Valkyrie has leveled up again. Oh, she's learned Medea. Cool, I have Valkyrie now. Archangel. Okay, so I need Agi from this and Hama. Bonus experience, okay. I keep Agi. Hama is already on there. Okay. Dodge eyes. I already have a Garu. Do I need dodge eyes? I wonder. Resist dizzy. I really don't like buffs. I feel like they're not very useful. This is one do. Nullifies stat bonuses on all foes. I'd rather keep my attacks. Even though I have— oh, I get to choose another one? Guess this one's useful. I'm playing personas in a very odd order. I've played the first Persona, which seems accurate, you know, it's the first one, but I played the second one for a very short time, and then I played the third one for a short time, and I played the fifth one, and I think I played the fourth one and then stopped playing it, went back to playing the fifth one, and now I'm playing the fourth one again. Oh no, I played the fourth one before the fifth one. But I didn't finish the fifth one before I started playing the fourth one. But the fifth one has a more violent theatrical. Is there a flag on your head? That's distracting. More theatrical making of the fusions. I am Archangel. I am with you on the path to glory. That reminds me of a song. The Justice Soul Link has infused Archangel with power. Sweet, sweet. Yay! Now he's level 12. Now he's level 13. Cool. Awesome. I can go catch more personas. Alright, let's go to school. That's not how I do that. Here we go. I guess I should go to work at some point, but my friends are more important. gotta find again. I don't remember where he was. Oh my. Oh, there you are. Okay, where are we going?
Yo!
If you're free, want to go somewhere. Yep, let's go. Yosuke wants to go somewhere. How descriptive. You feel your relationship with Yosuke is going to become closer soon. Will you spend the afternoon with Yosuke? Spend time with Yosuke.
All right.
Okay, we'll go. Yosuke looks happy. Aw, look at him. Where are we going? Okina City. The front of Okina Station. Yosuke brought you all the way here. Never been here. It's been a while since I've breathed this kind of air. You know, I'm just a poor little city boy drawn to that urban scent. That urban scent? Oh my, I can't imagine the urban scent being pleasant. Mostly I think of urine. Wait a minute. Am I starting to sound like Teddy? A little. He sounds like you too. Teddy's cute. You're looking hairier. Hey, Teddy's cute. You? I don't know about that, but I guess he's the type you can't ignore. Yosuke's smiling. Well, that aside, what should we... Oh, a text message. Shouldn't you be studying, Yosuke? More spam. Looks like someone got my address. I get a lot of spam. You don't block them? Why not change addresses? What can you do? You don't block them? Even when I do, they change domain, so there's no point. And you don't want to, and I don't want to change my address. I figured not. That is a very annoying thing. Well, then again, I have like a bajillion email addresses myself. Yosuke is sighing. I haven't changed addresses since before we moved to Inaba. I mean, I might get a text from someone. It's hard to call, you know. Okay. Do you mean you haven't changed your phone number? You're getting spam text messages, not spam emails, because you said addresses, so I thought emails. But now it sounds like you're talking about your phone number, which is very frustrating to change, but this is a very confusing wording. If I called people just to tell them my number changed, they'd get annoyed. And some of them never plan to text me anyway. Oh, but hey, don't look at me like I don't have any friends. I'm your friend, Yosuke. Though, to tell you the truth, I don't remember what we all used to talk about. Can't really call them friends. Inaba suits me just fine. Plus, I got something I need to do here. Solve a murder and kidnapping. I'm counting on you, on ya, partner. You can sense Yosuke's enthusiasm. You feel you understand Yosuke a bit more. The strength of our bromance has increased. The Yosuke Hanamura social link has reached level 3! Exclamation mark. Your power to create personas of the Magician Arcana has grown. Yosuke's determination in battle has been enhanced. Oh my. Yosuke can now perform a follow-up attack during battle. When you knock down an enemy in battle, your ally will sometimes follow up. I don't know how I feel about that. What if they attack with something dumb? That's why they don't get to choose what they do. Well, with that in mind, should we head back? Head back? We didn't do anything. It'd suck if something happened back there while we were over here. Alright, let's head home. Wait, let's get everyone a souvenir, then go home. What did we do?
Alright, let's go.
You return to Inaba with Yosuke in a hurry. I thought they were gonna say like we did something. All I know is that we went to a place. Okay. Her game.
You're back.
Why are you here? Go away. I can't leave when you're in here. Phew, go. Man, I was hoping there'd be a pickle or miso or something else scary to eat.
Well,
You're back to watching the quiz shows. Oh, it's gonna rain tomorrow. Okay. I guess I should save. Okie dokie. Let's see. We have school that day, and then there's another thing there. The Oban? Is that what this is? Should I read? Should I study? Should I work? Oh, what did this do? I touched the button I didn't mean to touch. Some programs cannot be seen without quitting Persona 4 Golden. Please save first before viewing the program. I don't want to do that right now. Yeah, I guess I should study. Should be reading about fish right now. Or folding envelopes. You decide to study. Da-da-da. Your knowledge has increased. Since you read the book, your knowledge has increased. Ooh, it's raining. You overhear students talking. All this rain. I hate rain. It's supposed to keep raining until the evening, too. Speaking of misery, midterms start next Monday. They even post the results up for everyone to see. Oh, don't worry about it. Your life isn't going to be ruined by one little piece of paper, is it? Famous last words. What? How could you possibly believe that? Getting good grades has benefits with interacting with people. When interacting with people, okay, game, I get it. Test good or fail at talking people. Talented people really are more highly valued in society, aren't they? But I guess. I don't know. Oh, who is this? Oh, this is a female student. Mr. Hasoi? Hey, you picked up the latest edition of Holy Teacher yet? Oh, what on earth is... the puppets! Why? This is weird. Has he always had a puppet? Have I heard this teacher before? I'm just now noticing this puppet. What on earth? Are you gonna call it Mr. Hat? Of course I did, but I don't know what to do for him. I'm very concerned about this puppet that I'm seeing. Of course I did, but it's raining today. I hope I can get it home without getting it all wet. So, does anyone have an extra book cover they'd be kind enough to lend me? Whoops. I have to start the lecture. Don't try to distract me by talking about books. Is this the same one who called you Kiko cute? He was like, oh, the cute one has returned. Oh, and he has a puppet that looks like him. That just makes it creepier. Today we're going to discuss Kokoro by Soseki Natsume. Open your textbook. Great. Another art author I've never heard of. Can't do Shakespeare. Before we get to the actual literature, I'll ask a question about Soseki himself. Oh, wonderful! Time to cheat. How about Tanjiro-chan? The city boy. Okay, why are you picking on us city folk? What did we do to you? We've been so nice to you guys, and you're just like, ha, city person. Let's call on them all the time. Do you know how Soseki Natsume translated the English phrase, I love you, into Japanese? I love you. I could die. I love thee. The moon is beautiful, isn't it? I don't know. Does anybody else know? I certainly don't. While I think about this and cheat, I am going to go get a popsicle and and a drink of something cold. So I will be right back. You let me know what you think the answer is. Yeah, I'll leave it up so you can look at the choices instead of turning it to my usual chat screen. But I'll mute my mic. Okay, I'm back. Let me know if you can't hear my voice, because I just turned my AC on. It's almost like 90 degrees in my apartment. So also, yeah, I definitely cheated. The moon is beautiful, isn't it? Is how I love you was translated. I figured I love you would not be translated as I love you. I love thee is a possibility. I could die, but like the moon is beautiful, isn't it? Is I guess it works. You gave the answer I know is correct because I googled it. Oh, you're very knowledgeable. Yep. He translated it as, the moon is beautiful, isn't it? Like sea foam. By the way, the person who translated it as I could die was Shime Futabate. Another prominent Meiji era writer. Though he translated it from Russian, not English. It's still similar in that they didn't do direct translations. Back then, in Japan, there wasn't the same direct expression of love that we have now, so they had to get creative. I suppose, isn't the moon beautiful? The moon is beautiful, isn't it? Is quite creative. If someone said that to me, I would not assume that they were saying I love you. I'd be like, oh yeah, the moon is pretty. It's a subtle, endearing translation, much like the Japanese language itself. Anyway, let's get back to Kokoro. You gave the correct answer. Your knowledge has increased. Yay! I'm so smart. Oh, it's a thunderstorm. Which there was supposed to be one where I live, but it didn't happen, so I'm slightly disappointed because I love thunderstorms. Oh, I guess I get one in the game instead. You hear thunder rumbling and the lightning
Chie,
strikes.
I bought you a new copy of that Trial of the Dragon flick.
Aww, Yosuke, you're so nice.
It was the greatest punches version for 980 yen. If I knew then, I'd just replaced it instead of buying you grilled steak.
This is clearly getting closer.
Huh? What are you, scared of a little lightning?
Quiet, you! I'd be a goner if even one of those things hit me.
Well, yeah. That is how lightning works if it strikes you.
You're freaking out way too much. Come on, shouldn't weather like this help with your kung fu training? A bolt of lightning would hit and it'd give you the inspiration for a new move. There was a scene like that in your DVD, wasn't there?
Oh, you don't become like a Super Saiyan and get extra superpowers?
You jerk! You don't even care how I feel! If lightning has to strike someone, let it be this guy!
Well, dang. Oh, the power went out.
Is this a blackout?
That's what you get for saying that stuff, Chie. Looks like I better hurry up and head to work. Depending on how produce sells today, I might get a little bonus in my pay for the week. This weather may keep customers away, but I gotta do my best if I'm gonna save up for a motorcycle. It's from my manager. Hello?
Yosuke-kun? Some of the power in the store is out after that lightning strike. Could you come in early today? All the refrigerated shelves have stopped running. It's looking like we'll have to close up the produce section early today.
Wait, what? But my pay!
Anyway, I need you here to help deal with this mess. I'm counting on you. Goodbye.
Of course. He doesn't care about your pay.
What are you looking at me for?
Why did this have to happen?
Hey, Yukiko, can we just go home?
Chie, do you know this story?
Oh, Yukiko, what are you going to do to Chie?
A girl forgot her homework, so she snuck into school in the middle of the night, but she suddenly needed to use the bathroom. She ventured into the girls' room where all the lights were off. No one should have been there, but in the mirror...
Did she see her own reflection?
Hold it right there! What are you talking about?
It's a ghost story. I thought you liked them.
Yeah, but why tell it now?
Because it's dark and you're in school. He's on the verge of tears. What should you do? Tell her another ghost story. Lightly tap Cheese back. Comfort her. I feel like this will only cause her to hit us. Comfort her.
Thanks. I'm glad you're here.
Why don't you just have him escort you back home, Chie?
Who says I want to escort her back home? Okay, I have plans.
Are you making fun of me?
Well, yeah, with how freaked out you are, can you blame me?
Oh, the power's back! Come on, Yukiko, let's go home!
She and Yukiko leave in a hurry. Classes have ended for today. You have no choice but to wait for another rainy night. As it's currently raining. Seriously, where did that kid go that wanted to know all that info about, the girl? By a male student in your classroom. Ask the girl on the roof about her hobbies. Is he a ghost? You wanted the angel thing. You were talking about something else. Are you like behind a desk? You're a girl. No, that's not it. Wasn't Golden Week awesome? Yep. Sure was. Was it you? No, because you don't have the thingy. They all have thingies above them. Okay, let's go to the roof and see if she's up there now. Well, let me go to the roof. Oh, well, you're up here. Ah, door. Will it let me go to Junes right now? What's up, transfer student? You still here? I'm on my home. I'm not leaving yet. Really? Shouldn't you be studying or somewhere? Haha. Not that I should talk. Okay. Well, let's see if it'll let me go to Junes. Thanks for the tiny soul tomatoes. Of course. I don't know why talking to you has any point. The fox! Hi, fox!
Whoa, something's here! A fox? When did it...
The mysterious fox you encountered at the shrine is sitting next to you. Sitting next to Yukiko, not me. Could it have followed you without you noticing?
Whoa, where did this guy come from?
Dude, it looks scary too.
That fox does not look scary.
Oh, this apron. I think I've seen it at the shrine before.
You told everyone about your encounter with the mysterious fox.
Huh? Curious with leaves?
Huh? Cooperate with us?
Are you serious? So it wants money in exchange for fixing us up?
The fox gave out a cry, as if in affirmation.
What's with this guy? It acts like it understands what we're talking about.
It totally does. Yep.
It yipped again. Maybe it really does understand what we're saying.
But when you think about it, that means the police on duty and whatnot didn't find this fox, right? If it followed after us, then it really is something.
Yep. The fox gave a confident cry.
Huh? You think it really understands us? What should we do?
Well, I'd feel bad if we trapped it. It doesn't look like it'll do us any harm. What do you think?
Let's let it help. It can do what it wants. Let's chase it away. Let's let it help.
Yeah, and thinking about what happened at the shrine, don't you think this curing would be a big help for us?
Huh? Are you suggesting we take it into that other world? I guess that might work. It doesn't seem like it's going to leave that easily either. And I definitely don't want it being all sulky and getting up to mischief in the store.
The fox looks satisfied. You decide to let the fox do whatever it wants. You should try taking it into the other world. I thought it was going to say talking to it in the other world. I like how it's just sitting there. Now it's sitting next to us. We'll enter the TV
Let's
world.
go then.
We're going to look for some stuffs. There you are, Sensei. I'm so bored. The fox, he followed you all the way here. However, he seems not to mind the strange atmosphere. What's that weird thing with the red apron? Huh? Sensei's helper? Amazing! Sensei sure knows some neat people. Nice to meet you, Mr. Fox. Let's both do our best. This fox is like, sorry, what? Ask for healing, pat its head. Do nothing. Pat its head. He doesn't seem up too upset. Yep. The fox gave you Snap Soul. Cool. Oh yeah, I should have gotten some items before coming in here. Okay. So I need to get, I have to put the fox in my party. I'm not going to run it. So like, I remember there being a Reaper, and I'm pretty sure that's in like all of the games. And I hope that's not. I don't want to go onto the East floor. That's what chased me. Oh, I sense a strong... Yeah, I remember that thing too. That was so annoying. Whoa. This I feel like the sword is better than the other sword at speed. Also, it's very large. So I'm in here for a specific reason this time. So I'm not going to try to find all of the stuffs. I'm going to
Two enemies! You can attack before them! No one stands in Sensei's way!
Yay, shuffle time! Persona level up, skill card, experience. Yay! Okay. There's nothing. I was hoping there'd be a chest or something. Oh. Do. Stairs here. Yay, stairs. I don't remember the layouts. It doesn't seem to change, but I never remember what they are, regardless of that fact. Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
I smell one enemy! You can do it! One enemy! Fight! 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 You hit its weakness!
Yay.
Let's go! Okay.
Bam, bam, bam. I guess I'll get some XP back. I haven't actually been attacked, so I'm not losing any HP. Oh no! No!
A rare monster! Beat the stuffing out of it!
Okay, let's go.
I hate that one. Does anybody know how to take care of that one? It seems to be strong against like everything, or nulled against everything, and a pain in the butt.
I smell two enemies! Beat them up! Yosuke pounded an enemy!
Someone finish it off!
Just one enemy left!
There! There!
It's down!
Let's ready, set! It will end here!
Wham, bam, bam. I'm adding my own sound effects, even though there's already sound effects. I want a treasure chest key.
There are 3 enemies! Careful!
Come, Jiraiya!
Attaboy, Yosuke! You're in the zone! Yosuke's on the warpath! Keep it going!
Persona! That's some thick skin.
One enemy! Fight! Fight! Fight!
Corneus!
It's
Tic
down!
Tac Stingray.
Ready?
I guess I'll do this one. Box, whatever it's called. Oh, look how shiny. I can't open it. Nee. Nee. Okay. Fourth floor. Right. I think everything's like on the like the 6th and 7th floor or something like that. I have to find like the demon statue. Nope. No. Run away from me. Fear me, monster.
There's one enemy! Smash it!
I don't remember what you're weak against.
Electricity will...
Yep, electricity. Right.
It's someone else's turn.
One enemy! Fight! Fight! Fight!
Persona! Ha!
You hit its weakness!
Let's attack! Be gone!
Yes. Okay. Need angel statue and some wires. And a demon statue.
A rare monster! Beat the stuffing out of it! It's pretty weak, so I bet this'll be a cinch!
Let's do this! Persona! That's some thick skin.
Just one enemy left! It's down!
All right, do it! Ha!
We killed it! I've never killed that one before. And it doesn't really give me anything fancy. Oh, chest key! Awesome. I guess I got a pretty good amount of experience. Is that 375 is a pretty good amount of experience. Oh, grasping at reading, defeat a something monster. Cool, awesome. At least I got an achievement for it. Okay. Let's go all the way back here. Way.
I smell 2 enemies! Beat them up!
Damn, it's not going down.
Two enemies! Charge through them!
Aggie. Aggie.
You hit its weakness!
That's how it's done!
Smart move, Sensei!
I assume that's the sound it makes when it does its attack.
You hit its weakness!
Now right! Out of our way!
I only get 3. That's lame. Okay. Oh, the stairs! Cool. I'll look for all the monsters in here just in case it is the 5th through the 7th floor. I don't remember.
I smell 2 enemies! Beat them up!
Let's do this!
That's it, Yosuke! One enemy down! It's down!
Good answer! Out of our way!
Again with the only 3. Oh, I wonder. How much before I go to my next level? 254? Boobies.
I smell 2 enemies!
Here
Beat
goes.
them up!
Got it.
Wow, is Yosuke aiming for some overkill?
Not Garu. Guru. I know this is Garu.
Persona!
Jiraiya and Garu.
It's down!
Should we...
Okay.
Out of our way!
Bam, bam, bam. I'm only gonna get 3 again. Ooh, more than 3. Pesky. Open stuff. Opening stuff is fun. See. I don't think I'm ready to defeat the big boss. I guess I get something really awesome from it. Yay!
1 enemy!
I
Now's
needed
your
this.
chance!
I forget. What are you weak against?
Fire won't work on this one!
You could tell me what would have worked. Okay. Must be Valkyrie.
Just one enemy left!
I know.
Someone else's turn.
Ah! Chi-chan! This isn't good!
So persistent.
That's some thick skin.
Okay. It was Archangel. I was like, why did they change it? Okay. Hama.
Persona!
Hama, mama, mama, mama. Ham.
Great work!
Yeah, and I get the cool pose. Demon statue. Good. Okay, demon statue check. Nothing in here. Fun. Okay. Oh no, it's not me. Changing perspective got me.
2 enemies! They caught you off guard!
Wow, that thing is spinning oddly. I never noticed, but it's like its feet aren't moving, but the rest of its body is. Okay. Analysis.
This enemy's weakness is light!
Okay, got it.
It's not going down.
2 enemies! Charge through them!
Persona!
No one stands in Sensei's way!
Nice! Persona!
It's down!
Good answer! Out of our way!
Go! I'll finish you! All right!
Oh, I got golden cloth. And a hard horn.
I gotta step up too!
Ooh.
Have I gotten a little stronger?
I got that. Oh, my angel statue and my wires.
There are 2 enemies! Hang in there!
That's some thick skin. Persona! Ha!
You hit it!
That's my cue.
Go ahead.
It's down!
Let's go, partner.
The way it just face planted.
Good
that
answer.
amused me.
Two reinforcements are here! Smash them!
It's the same one.
Persona! Ha!
Go, Sensei!
keep it
You
up!
knocked it down!
Archangel!
Mama.
Should we Ready or not, here we come!
Just one enemy left!
Okay. I have 3. That is not that much experience for all that effort.
Another level for me! There are 2 enemies! Hang in there!
Damn, it's not going down. Archangel!
Good work, Sensei!
You're doing
That's
well.
1 so far!
Hammer. I guess this one's most useful.
Yay! I leveled up!
They already went there. Did I go through everything? I guess I did. Okay. There's a monster in there?
I smell 3 enemies! Don't get careless!
Here goes! Persona!
That's it, Yosuke! 1 enemy down!
Oh, they're birds.
Attaboy, Yosuke! You're in the zone! That was a good one,
Nice
Sensei!
moves, partner!
2 enemies! Charge through them!
Someone finish it off! There!
Uh-oh, Yuki-chan's showing no mercy.
I'm kind of.
Amazing, Sensei! Keep it up!
I fell down.
Ready, set! Ah!
I guess experience up. Experience is always good. It's gonna be like a bajillion level of more EXP before I get anything else. Magic cross, black lamp, sports. Alright, nothing that I needed.
I smell 3 enemies! Don't get careless!
Let's do this!
Wow, is Yosuke aiming for some overkill?
Persona!
Yeah, of course, always.
That's some thick skin.
It's dead!
That's my cue. Watch me.
A critical?
Let's go, partner. Good answer.
Bam,
Ready
bam.
or not,
Wow,
here we
wow.
come.
1,329 more before I level up again.
I smell 2 enemies! Beat them up!
Let's do this!
Oh no.
Damn, it's not going down.
You hit its weakness!
doing well.
Smart move, Sensei!
Persona!
Use Boo-Foo. Why did I do that?
2 enemies! Charge through them!
Go!
Ooh, chest key. Now I have like 4 of them, I think. Okay. Alrighty. It's like the most inconvenient way to shop for things is what's happening here.
2 enemy shadows! You get to go first!
Corneus!
You hit its weakness! Smart move, Sensei!
Okay!
Ready
or not, here we come!
On its back.
Ah, that took forever!
115. Cool. Open the giant shiny box. Disguise mask. Ugh. Full drop, that's a pretty good one. Guys, musk or mask or whatever that said. Seems to be something you don't really want if you want to level up, because if you don't have monsters to fight, then, well, you can't level up. Monster need? Already
I
have
smell
it.
2 enemies! Beat them up!
Damn, it's not going down. Archangel!
Great, Sensei!
Nice
Go
moves,
for
partner.
broke! It's down!
All right, guys.
So persistent.
You ready, Yukiko? Okay, Chie.
Whoa.
Wham!
It seems a bit extra for this bug, but... And it didn't even kill the bug. That is... disappointing.
Let's go, Tomoe! Yeah!
I have a demon statue. Oh, good, good. I need this
There
one.
are 2 enemies! Hang in there!
Oh, buddy.
Two enemies! Charge through them! Persona! Good work, Sensei!
Nice
That's
moves,
one so
partner.
far! Just one enemy left!
So persistent.
Yosuke, stop missing. Everyone, stop missing. Seriously, stop it. Like me when I play sports. I guess money. I didn't look to see if I got the thing that I needed.
A rare monster! Beat the stuffing out of it!
Yep, that's the goal.
That's some thick skin.
One enemy! Fight! Fight! Fight!
I couldn't do it.
That's some thick skin.
We had one. Panic. Oh, there was one that knocked him over.
Someone finish it off!
So persistent.
Where it runs away.
Damn, it's not going down.
Feel like this one.
Couldn't quite beat it.
There! I can't defeat it.
GH, I'm dizzy!
Man,
Ooh, that went.
no, it went bad. Items. Power string. Yeah. No, it doesn't look like I got the thing. Or maybe... No, I didn't see it. Did I just miss a door? I did. I did just miss a door.
A rare monster! Beat the stuffing out of it! It's a weak opponent! This'll be easy! 3 enemies! Let's get through this! Yeah!
I'll finish you! Couldn't quite beat it. I am thou.
Oh, I can't defeat it.
Damn, it's not going down.
Yikes, it's tough.
Yeah, it didn't seem
There! I can't defeat it.
too much of a... They're all gonna run
Damn,
away.
it's not going down.
Maybe we can at least defeat
Yikes,
one.
it's tough.
Or kill one.
There! I couldn't do it.
The enemy ran away!
Someone else's turn.
2 enemies left! Great, Sensei! Go for broke!
I couldn't do it.
All right, let's keep...
Yeah, a lot of money for it. Oh, that wasn't too bad. You gonna get smacked around a lot, which isn't too great. I think I'm going in the way that I didn't need to go. Yep. Okay. And this way.
There's one enemy!
A
Smash
demon
it!
statue.
Some thick skin.
Just one enemy left!
Ha! Couldn't quite beat it.
Light will work on it! Go full bear!
There!
So persistent.
Yuki-chan! This doesn't look good! Amazing, Sensei! Keep it up!
Money, money, money.
You okay, Yuki-chan?
Oh, I found the stairs. No.
A rare monster! Beat the stuffing out of it!
Yep, we have to do that.
One enemy! Fight! Fight! Fight!
Finish it
12,
off!
14.
I am thou.
I couldn't do it.
Let's do this! Persona! Damn, it's not going down.
Oh, yeah, it seems like attacking is the best option.
Yikes, it's tough.
Unless they miss.
Yikes, it's tough. There!
I couldn't do it.
Phew, that went well.
Yeah, because if the difference is 2 damage, then it's not worth the SP. No. Don't want you. Can we explore the whole place? I guess I did. Alright. Let's try the 7th floor. See if I can get what I need from here.
There are 3 enemies! Careful!
Someone else's turn.
Okay, I have the demon statues.
Good work,
running
Sensei!
into
That's 1 so far!
this enemy isn't useful for me because only
No
different
one stands in
ones, like
Sensei's way!
Angel in the Wild. You know what? Why not get the fancy pony? The frisky pony.
There are 2 enemies! Hang in there!
Someone else's turn.
But these ones are annoying because they all use to take the most SP.
Great, Sensei! Go for broke!
Nice!
Congratulations, Sensei!
At least I'm leveling up.
Oh, did I level up?
Okay, I went backwards. Got it. I do that a lot. I have a terrible sense of direction.
There are 2 enemies! Hang in there!
It's not going down.
2 enemies left! Hurry and beat it! It's weak to light!
Go! Yeah! Someone finish it off! There!
I couldn't do it.
Enemy reinforcements! Hurry and beat them!
That's some thick skin.
3 enemies left!
Go! Yeah! Couldn't quite beat it.
2 enemies left!
I am thou. There!
Oh, I can't defeat it.
Sensei! How dare you! Don't give up, Yosuke!
Damn it! Who do they think they are?
Yeah.
You can win this! Do your best!
It's weak against fire.
Just 1 enemy left!
Damn, it's not going down.
Oh, Sensei's back on his feet!
Yeah!
Let's see if I get the thing I need. Angel statue! Yes!
All right, I leveled up.
Okay, I got 2 of the 3 things I came in here for. And I leveled up. I say it's been a good shopping trip. Those are the stairs. We are not ready to face the whatchamacallit. I'm gonna say we probably shouldn't go and fight that thing until like I'm level 20 or something. No. No.
I smell 2 enemies! Beat them up!
Someone else's turn.
2 enemies left!
I'll finish you! Yikes, it's tough! There!
I couldn't do it.
Not getting magical power.
Attaboy, Yosuke! You're in the zone!
Go! Yeah! Someone finish it off!
So persistent.
Oh, Chie-chan, that was beautiful!
That's my true
I leveled up!
At least we're all getting good experience points. What's in here?
I smell 2 enemies. Beat them up.
Someone else's turn.
2 enemies. Charge through them.
Someone finish it off! Yeah!
Yosuke's on the warpath. Keep it going.
Let's go, Tomoe!
It's down.
Okay.
All right, okay!
Left, left, left. Snap. Crush. Ooh. This is a new one. And I have to get rid of one of them. Let's get rid of cold. Fuck. And we're out. Anytime I hear that, I'm just like, bye. That's a scary sound. That is the sound of death. I don't know what it was. Item. There's a go home. Welcome back. Return to the entrance. Wait, can I ask the fox to heal me? It seems you need one. Huh? $16,560 yen. No. I want to pet your head though. Expensive fox. Register. Yeah, we're gonna register all of them. Will you register all of the personas currently in your possession? Yes. Oh, also, ask? No. It is rescue request. Check on dwellers. Listen to Margaret's request. A request? Ah, that's right. There is something that I would like to ask of you, but it doesn't seem that I would be able to get the answer I desire out of you as of now. He doesn't seem to have much interest in you. Oh, I have to be expert. Okay. Duly noted. Alright, let's leave. Go back home? Yes. Okay. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Welcome home!
It stopped raining, but the thunder was... Oh, it's still not go. It stopped raining, but the thunder was loud. Were you scared, big bro? No, I'm never afraid. Nothing catches my attention. Apparently, the only thing that catches his attention is, scary things. Oh, exclamation mark. I can hang out with you? Yes? Nanako looks as if she's not doing anything. Since you have the Archangel persona of Justice, Arcana, you might get along well. You feel your relationship with Nanako isn't ready to advance yet. Will you spend the evening with Nanako? Spend time with Nanako. Yeah.
Yeah!
Okay. Yay! Nanako looks happy. You spend a precious moment with Nanako. You feel your relationship is going to become closer soon. Today is a Sunday, so you don't have to go to school. You wonder when it will rain at night again. Your first midterms start tomorrow. What should you do today?
Oh, hello? It's me, Chie.
Would you mind hanging out with me for a while today? I need to get my mind off studying for a bit. Sure.
Yeah!
Great, see you soon! You decided to hang out with Chie today. Tamagawa Riverbank. This looks like a good spot. You know, for training. I need to hone my kicking skills. I won't be able to use them in battle. I tried practicing at home, but my mom and dad yelled at me for putting a hole in the... Oh gee, you put a hole in your wall, basically. Well, in your door, depending on where it was. Still, now's the time for training, right? Right. For what? Yeah, right.
Yeah!
You think so too? Jay looks really happy. So, let's train together. No? I'm cool with it. I guess so. What a pain. I'm cool with it.
Alright!
Yes! Thanks, Shokun. He looks really happy. That thing, you know, from that time? I mean, the shadow that came out of me. I feel pathetic knowing that another me makes me feel like I gotta work harder.
Alright!
Let's do it! Between you and me, we'll be unstoppable. This marks the beginning of your training with Chie. You find your relationship with Chie has grown a bit deeper. Rank up to 2. The Chie Sonata social link has reached level 2. Your power to create persona of the Chariot Arcana has grown. Chie's growth of heart has affected your personas as well. Tomei learned Rebellion. Let's start today with frog leaps. Come on, you try some.
Laters!
You trained with Chie for a while and walked part way home with her. Nanako seems to be lost in thought. Ask her what's wrong. Wait for her to speak up. Let's ask her what's wrong. You ask her what's wrong.
Well...
Nanako fidgets.
I made flowers at school yesterday. They said today is Mother's Day. My teacher told us that's a day when you give your mom flowers. I don't have a mom, so I don't know what to do with these flowers.
Give them to your dad. I had the same thing with Father's Day. I just gave all the Father's Day stuff to my mom. Nanako seems upset. You can give them to her. Let's give them to your dad. Give them to me. You can give them to her.
Huh? Oh, you mean the family altar? Dad always puts food there. He said it gets to Mom in heaven. Do you think my flowers will get to her too? I did a really good job on mine. My teacher said they were pretty too.
Aw, I'm sure she'll love them, Nanako.
I wonder if my mom will be happy to get them.
Of course. Nanako seems happy.
You should make a flower too, big bro. Then we can celebrate Mother's Day together.
Okay. Oh. Nanako taught you how to make an origami flower.
We did it!
You place the finished flower in the family altar. It's getting late, so you put Nanako to bed and head back to your room. Your room. Oh, that was cute. Oh, looks like these are the exam days. Midterms. Test results. Children's Day. What are these ones? School camp out. Oh, that's cool. It looks like it's not going to rain until like the 14th. Okay, guess I'll study. You decided to study. Your knowledge has increased. I said, your knowledge has increased because of the book. How long is it going to take for my knowledge to get to the next level? Your first term midterm begins today and continues through Thursday. You should hurry to school. You're not the boss of me, game. I mean, you are. Morning! Exams are finally starting today. Real life's harsh. Have you studied for them? Learn to pick your battles. Have you studied? Oh, can't you tell? Do I look like I am? Do I look like I'm ready? But even once exams are over, we're not done with the case. All this depressing stuff's just gonna keep going on and on and on. What's with like the random people who just run by me all the time? Midterm day 1. What is it called when muscles grow after exercise? Overgrowth, overcompensation, overexertion, overcompensation. You you chose the correct answer. What is the year before 180 called? 1 BC. Feel like you chosen the correct answer. Midterms, day 2. Which one of these are numbers does not exist? Marriage numbers. Feel like you chose the correct answer. Whoa, her eyes are super scary. It looks a little insane. Whoa. It looks like she's been possessed and she's about to murder all of us. Wow. Normally I don't look at the teacher, like I'm just concentrated basically from where TA is, like that kind of quarter down. I'm not really looking up at the right hand corner. Who translated I love you as the moon is beautiful, isn't it? Oh, they're switching it up. So Seki Natsume, Hime Futaba, Yukichi Fukuzawa. So Seki Natsume. You feel like you've chosen the correct answer. I should have saved more. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Midterms, day 3. Who said as soon as the laws are necessary for men, there are no longer for the freedom. It wasn't Pascal. I feel like it's Pythagoras. I don't remember who said that. Give me a second. I'm gonna cheat real quick. I have to get my phone to do that. Yes, I am openly saying that I'm cheating, and I'm okay with that. I have no shame. I'm not Googling everything on the game, just most of the parts. Pythagoras. I feel like you chose the correct answer. Which of the following is the highest mountain in the solar system? Oh, I don't need to cheat for that. Olympus. You feel like you've chosen the correct answer. Sorry about that. I still have a little bit of a cough cold thing. It's the last day of the exams, thank goodness. You're familiar with every question. You feel confident about your answers.
It's finally over. Ooh, what a load off. I bet every student feels like this after exams are over.
Oh yeah, definitely. I am so happy I am done with that.
Hey, quiet down! So what did you write for number 7? The one about what that referred to in the sentence?
I put her sorrowful expression.
Oh, crap. Then I got it wrong. I put the rice cakes on top of the table.
What?
Rice cakes? Wait, was that what the story was about?
What?
All right, I'm giving up on composition. I'm gonna bet it all on geography. What did you choose for the tallest mountain in the solar system?
Olympus.
Ah, seriously? I chose the wrong one.
Oh, I put that one too.
Whoa, you two? And it's probably the right answer. Boy, I can't wait for our grades to be posted out in the hall where everyone can see them. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm happy that's another thing that they did.
Hey, did you hear? A TV station's filming here in town.
Oh?
They're probably just doing more stuff about that hanging corpse case.
Which one?
No, it's not that. You know the highway nearby? They're gonna cover those biker gangs that hang around there.
Oh?
A friend of mine goes to the biker meetings sometimes. I heard it from him.
A friend of yours goes to a biker meeting sometimes?
Dude, what are you doing hanging out with a guy in a biker gang?
But only sometimes.
Well, anyways, what do you think about tomorrow's group blind date? We were gonna meet outside, but
A group blind date?
it's gonna rain soon, right? Won't it be better to play it safe tomorrow, too?
Biker gang? Oh, yeah. They raise a ruckus from time to time. I guess your place is too far away to hear them.
Not a ruckus.
We live right by the road. The noise can drive you insane.
Yeah.
I hear some guys at this school are part of it, too.
But according to that guy, it's only sometimes his friend.
Yeah, I know there are some rumors about a first-year student here who's a total hellraiser. One of the guys working at Jeunesse said the dude's been a legend ever since middle school. Although, was he in a biker gang?
Did you say he was a legend?
It's not what you think, Yukiko.
Also, is that just like your type? You seem very excited about that. Today was the final day of midterms. You have no choice but to wait for another rainy night. Okay. Still not here. Oh. Yeah. Midterms are finally over. I can relax a little now. Ha ha ha. And now that tests are over, regular classes are going to start again. Nah! What should I do? There are 2 statues. Which will you give her? The angel statue. You gave her the angel statue. Wow! Thank you so much. Here's this. My key as thanks. You received a chest key. ×3? Awesome. They're pretty, so I keep them as lucky charms. But, boys don't need things like that, do they? That is sexist. But I need to give you something to pay you back, so please keep them. Completed quest number 4. Acquire an angel statue. I'm sorry, Ko. Oh? Who are you? Oh, yeah, you're my club person. Oh? You too? Sorry. Got things to do. You also want to tell me the weather today? So Saturday's the day. Ask why she's on the roof. Well, I just like it up here. You can see the open sky. It feels good, doesn't it? It doesn't seem like you can ask her any more today. You should come back some other time. So she likes the open sky. I gotta find the guy who wants the demon statue now. Okay, not here. At some point, I need to hang out with Yukiko. but she didn't want to hang out with me. Okay. Over here? Nobody's over here. Over this way? Man, where did demon statue guy go? Maybe he's in the other building. Hey, you know about crystal yeah, just... Oh, I did have the Ritz wire. Cool. You're amazing. If anything else comes up, I'll be able to ask for help. Yay, I didn't even know I had that one. I thought I didn't get that in the end, so yay! What a pleasant surprise. Okay, let's go up the stairs. Find demon statue guy. Whom has disappeared. Like, seriously, where did demon statue guy go? Demon statue guy. And then I'm gonna sell my stuffs. And then I'm going to do club. Not sports club. Other club. Hi. I mean, there's only so many places this dude could be, right? Is he in a classroom that I don't know about? So popular. All the peoples want to hang out with me. As for the two that I've been looking for. Alright. Shopping district. Random person on a bicycle. Fun. I registered the personas, right? Pretty sure I did. 99% sure I did. Yeah, I did. Cool. Cool. Awesome sauce. Okay, so there's new books. What does it do? The Bully Teacher. Volume 1. Reading it may increase understanding. Office work manual. Diligence. Okay. Now, for the achievement, do I have to do I have to screen broke? Do I have to actually read the books, or can I also do I just buy the books and get the achievement? Big incisor. Idea paper. Hard horn. Mustache fiber. Brought to you by the makers of Wonder Claw. Mustache fiber. One cloth. Alright. Power string. Oh, I got something. Lion hoppy. And that's most of the money. $52. And it's way cheaper. It's half the cost. But why not? And I'm broke again. Insta broke! Okay. I guess that's all I can do. I don't think I can afford anything in here. A stimulant. Here's dizzy and down. I have 3 of these. And 0 of these. 100 hit points too. Oh. I think I want one of those. For now, I'll leave it as is. I'll save. Monday, Friday, or Saturday. I can go tomorrow if the game lets me. Okay. Alright. Go back to school. We're going to go do our drama club.
Hey!
Hey, Shukun. I mispronounced my own name. Hey, Shokun. Practice is today. You're going to come, right? You feel your relationship with Yumi is going to be closer soon. Will you spend the afternoon in the drama club practice? Or should I hang out with Chie? No, I'll go to.
Okay.
Gets my diligence up. Asagami High School Drama Club. You participated in the acting exercises. You thoroughly practice expressing a variety of emotions. I don't know if it does diligence and facial expressions or whatever. Your expression has increased. Drama club person. Just doing fundamentals all the time gets boring. So let's try doing some real performing. We'll hold an audition. Everyone remember the line I'm about to say. After the audition, we'll decide our roles and finish it off with a 5-minute skit. Got it? Now pay attention. Did I write this down? Yeah. I'm gonna get closer to say this because I bet my voice is getting drowned out. I can just see this like in a drama where like this guy is probably the rich like a bad boy, and the girl is like probably poor, and he's done something bad and he's going to think it's funny, but she ends up crying, and then he runs away, and then he puts his hand against the wall to stop her. What crazes me more is not the light of the moon, nor the golden sea, but merely the trickle of your tears. And then he's like, Ashtaru, and then everything is forgiven. Something like that. I've seen a lot of dramas. You all got that? Well, I'm not going to repeat it. Alright, we'll start with show. Come on up. Here in front of everybody, show some emotion.
Alright, let's go for it.
Don't worry. Believe in yourself. The line began. What tempts me not. What crazes me is not. What taunts me is not. What crazes me is not. Then it went. The light of the moon. The light of the stars. The light of the sea. I did not need to write this down. The light of the moon. You're getting into it. You recite the entire line with lots of emotion. Okay, next person. Mitan, you wanna try? We already know that you're going to be my main character. I'll do it. I'm confident that I can remember. What crazes me? You appears to be a completely different person as she recites. It's not the light of the moon, nor the golden sea. ... but merely the trickle of your tears. Yumi's own eyes are full of tears. He has become the character. That was amazing. She's always so good. It's scary. That's my jealous student voice. If anyone thinks they can do a better job than me, please come on up. Drama Club President. Yumi, don't say it like that. If only standing around flirting made you a better actor, huh? Hey, come on. We all remember the lines, so we might as well do it, right? I think watching others act is a good experience too. Don't you, Yumi? You're right. Go ahead. Everyone recites the line, but Yumi was the best, hands down. Okay, we've unanimously decided that Yumi will be the protagonist. And she'll be opposite Joe. I mean, it's either you or me, and what I'd really rather do is direct. Why? Why can't it be two girls? Sexist. You must play Yumi's husband in a short skit. Do you have your lines memorized? Are you ready to go? Don't be so tense. This is just practice. But I do want us to take it seriously. So give it a shot, okay? I'll give it my all. I'm not in the mood. I'll give it my all.
Okay.
Well, I'll lead you through it. Yumi seems excited. Acting is fun, isn't it? When you're acting, it's like you get to take on the life of another person. Not just yourself. Not some Yumi Ozawa, but another life to live. I don't need lights. I don't need costumes. All I need is a role to play. All I need is to not be me. That got dark real quick. Okay, Yumi. Oh, sorry. If I keep talking, you'll end up forgetting your own lines, huh? Let's give it a whirl, darling. With Yumi's encouragement, you decided to accept the role of her husband. You feel that your relationship with Yumi has deepened a little. Rank up to 2. The Yumi Ozawa social link has increased level 2. Your power to create personas of the Sun Arcana has grown. Alright. Want to ad-lib a kiss? Yumi. With Yumi's help, you were able to complete the skit to the applause of the entire drama club.
Hey!
Yumi seems very happy. You went home. Okay.
Welcome back.
Oh. I went shopping today. The fridge is full of food. Hey. Can I have a word with you? You go to Junes a lot. You go to Junes a lot? Very often. Very often. That Adachi keeps vanishing every now and then. I figure he's probably slacking off around Juness whenever he does. If you see him hanging around when you're at Juness, he's probably goofing around. So, if you see Adachi at Juness, tell him off for me, okay? Do you remember that you've seen Adachi at the food court before? The next time you go to Juness, you should be on the lookout for Adachi.
Well...
You are just always... And why are you here? Ugh. You open the fridge. There's a variety of food inside. You could make the lunch for tomorrow. Spend the evening making tomorrow's lunch? Sure. Let's try it. Surprisingly, you have the ingredients to make meat stew. You decide to make meat stew. You only have to simmer it. How should you simmer it? Simmer it without a lid. Use strong heat. Simmer with a broad lid. I mean, I don't even know what kind of pot it's in. Didn't I simmer it with a lid? With a drop lid. Let's simmer it with a lid. The ingredients have been deliciously cooked to completion. It came out perfectly. It looks amazing. Obtained long simmered meat stew. I don't get a thing for that. Lunch break. You've brought pro lunch today. Do you wish to eat lunch with someone? Who would you like to eat lunch? Who would you like to invite for lunch? Kie, Yosuke. Who would you like to invite for lunch? Ko. I guess I'll invite Yumi's there. I guess I'll invite Chie. Yasugami High School rooftop. You ate lunch with Chie. You ate the long simmered meat stew together.
Delicious!
I've never eaten. I made her Naniko's voice for some reason. It's delicious. I've never eaten anything that tastes this good before. I want more, but I don't want to finish it all. What a dilemma. You make this for me? Thank you. It was Chie's favorite. You feel that your relationship is going to become closer soon. After school. Classes have ended today. You have no choice but to wait for rain. You recall taking part-time job, which is I do want to do that indeed. Why are you sitting here?
Come on!
You want to go inside the TV now? I'll go later, maybe. Okay, let's see if I can find Demon Statue Guy. He was like from the occult club. Nope. I have the statue. I just don't have the guy to give the statue to. Ah. I guess I'll talk to the girl here. Ask about her dreams. I want to become a vet. That's why I study so much. It doesn't seem like you can ask her any more today. You can come back some other time. Well, I asked her all of the questions. Okay. Well, he wasn't up here. Well, maybe now that I asked, her all of the questions, I don't think I'm at the right... over here. Nope, he's still not here. What if I enter on this side? No? Okay. How am I supposed to deliver a demon statue? This person doesn't want to appear. Working awful hard to give something so not great. I know I've been over here before, but just in case he has suddenly appeared in a spot that I for some reason couldn't see before. Exchange. By Katana. Amazing! It's so light, yet so easy to swing. I'm begging you with my life. Please exchange that light katana for a weapon I made. No! I don't know what that weapon is. That scares me. Yep, no idea where that guy is. Okay. Guess I'll just leave then. Stuff. Alright. What?
Oh,
What are you doing? What's the matter? Can I help you? What are you doing? Don't you mess at me. What are you
this
doing?
sucks.
What does it look like I'm working? It's easy to investigate when here with all the people around. It's cool in the summer and warm in the winter. It's a pretty good place
Oops.
to... Yeah, I think I said enough. It seems Adachi is slacking off. I'll hang out with you too. That's all I came to ask. I'll hang out with you too. Oh, that's a little strange. What are you doing here? Killing time? Tough to go out here in the... It's tough to... tough to do out here in the sticks, isn't it? There's nothing here. Not like the city at all. You can say that again. It's not so bad.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, but you're from the city too, right? You'll find out soon enough. This town really is dead. Get this. My first assignment here was tracking down a cat. My suit got so dirty, and they wouldn't let me expense the dry cleaning bill. Next, I played peacekeeper in the that some married couple was having. I can't believe they got the police doing that stuff. Adachi seems unsatisfied with country life. But it's been more dangerous lately so I can't kick back. There's that one case, you know? It's still not solved yet. The higher ups don't know what to do. They keep changing procedures on the fly.
Sorry!
Oops! I hope I'm not making you nervous. No, tell me more. Tell me all about the things, Adachi. You guys have nothing to worry about, you know? Us police are on the job. You sure look like it. You sense that Adachi cares for you. You feel you understand Adachi a bit more. Oh? Thou art I, and I am thou. It brings the closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed with the Jester Arcana. Sorry. You have established the Haru Adachi Soul Link of the Jester Arcana. You may earn an EXP bonus when fusing personas of the Jester Arcana.
Well, you know...
Well, time for me to get back to work. Are you hiding behind me? Ooh, that was a close one. Adachi doesn't seem to want to see that old woman.
See ya.
I'd better go. You hurry on home too. Don't tell Dojima-san I was in Junes, okay? He watched Adachi go back to work, then went home. I was planning on going to work myself, but apparently that's not a thing that's gonna happen.
Young men recklessly riding their motorcycles, disturbing the peace of a quiet rural town. Our special report took a turn for the violent when one of the apparent leaders attacked the camera crew.
Oh my.
The hell are you punks doing here?
That voice.
This ain't a show! Get bent!
Still up to the same old tricks.
Do you know him, Dad?
Well, I know him through work. His name's Kanji Tatsumi. He's quite a handful. But I thought he got into a high school and started attending class.
Apparently not. Apparently the class of hard knocks, as they say.
Man, that blur sure is pointless. It's completely obvious who it is. The guy's family runs a historic textile shop. I think what happened was he crushed the local bikers all by himself because the noise kept his mother up at night. It's a nice gesture, but he's way too violent.
Oh, the weather report's showing on the bottom. It's going to rain tomorrow. I'll make sure to hang the laundry inside the house.
I didn't get to do anything. I wanted to do stuff.
Whoa! It started raining. I guess the weather report was right.
That means the show's probably gonna be on tonight.
I hope we don't see anyone.
Yeah, that'd be best. But if we do, maybe we'll see some kind of clue that can point us toward the killer.
Well, everyone, don't forget to check your TV tonight. Got it?
It seems to be another rainy night. What will you see on the Midnight Channel tonight? I don't even get to do anything after school.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Hi, Nanako. Hi, Kirkings. Those words sound kind of cool together. Oh, Nanako-chan. Okay. I can sneak out. Nothing catches your attention. Can't do anything. Save. Yeah, I thought so. Shoot. If it's raining, it's a midnight. Let's look at the Midnight Channel. Well, there's something. A figure appears. It seems to be a man. It's okay. He looks like a high schooler, if you say so. I can't tell from that, but sure. The image is unfocused, and it's hard to tell who it is. Did you try calling Yosuke? Call Yosuke.
Oh, it's you. I was just about to call your cell. So what do you think? That was a guy, wasn't it?
I guess so. The game seems to insist it is.
I wish I could tell what he looked like. Let's get together and talk more about it tomorrow.
You hung up. You decided to go to bed tonight.
We will now hold a meeting on our investigation of the serial kidnapping/murder case here in Inaba.
Dude, take a breath.
Oh, then does that make this place our special headquarters?
Yes, it seems so.
Yes, exactly. Nicely put, Yukiko.
Special headquarters. That does have a nice ring to it.
Anyways, as for what was on last night,
Did you watch last night? Who was that?
I saw it too. I couldn't get a good view of the person's face, but it was a guy, wasn't it?
I guess if you all insist it is. You told everyone that you saw someone who looked like a high schooler.
So that's how I looked on TV.
Yeah.
Wait a moment. Didn't all the victims have one thing in common? That they were females with ties to the first incident?
I also thought that they're all from Inaba.
That's what we thought. But we still don't know who exactly we saw.
In my case, the image on the Midnight Channel changed after I was kidnapped, right?
Yeah, the screen got clear all of a sudden, and the program looked like some low-budget TV show. Come to think of it, maybe Teddy was right. Maybe we were seeing the other Yukiko from that world.
But last night, we couldn't clearly see whoever it was. Could that mean he isn't inside the TV yet? If so, then...
He's still safe for now. He's already kidnapped. He's still safe for now.
Uh-huh. I think that's safe to assume. If we can figure out who he is, can we prevent him from being taken?
Yeah, and if all goes well, we might catch the killer in the bargain. But to do that, we need to know who the latest Midnight Channel star is. I hate to say it, but I guess we'll have to wait another night and see what happens.
Yep. We have, like, no clue who it is. And also, that'd be way too easy.
Well, that means if my deductions are correct, though the image was hard to make out, and we can't say for sure who it was definitely a young male. But if that's the case, it goes entirely against our prior assumptions.
Not entirely, because I said somebody from Inaba.
Since we cannot identify the person at this time, we have no choice but to wait and see what happens.
Well, Chie, thank you for re-saying everything we just said.
That's exactly what we just said.
Shut up! You're so funny, Chie! Oh no! My funny bone! Not again. Sorry.
This is how Yukiko really is, huh? Who'd have thought?
By the way, about that guy we saw, I get the feeling I've seen him before.
Okay, so it's the guy from the TV, the news, right?
Pretty recently, too.
Oh, you too? Yeah, I've been thinking the same thing since last night. Well, let's check the TV again tonight and think about it more tomorrow.
When are you gonna stop that, you crazy hyena?
Yeah, she's just laughing.
That's a good one, Chie.
And Yukiko's broken. Evening! Do I get to do something this time?
You're back.
Yep, looks like it. Yeah, biker game sounds cool. I guess I'm just gonna watch TV in my room for 2 days. Oh? What's this? A figure appears. The image is unfocused. I feel like you've seen him before. It looked like he was struggling there.
Did you see that?
It might be Kanji Tatsumi.
Yeah, I think so too. I knew I saw him somewhere. It was on TV. He was on that special news report.
Yep. That was the only possibility. That is exactly what that was.
He's one scary dude. He was even yelling at the camera to get bent.
Oh, yes. Terrifying.
Right, so we finally have a lead. Let's all get together tomorrow, okay? Oh, I almost forgot. It's kind of off subject, but as long as you're on the line, mind if I ask something?
Sure, what is
It's
it?
something I've been meaning to ask for a while.
What are you gonna ask me?
So, what do you think about Yukiko and Chie? I mean, let's not mince words. Which one's your type?
What? Chie, Yukiko, both, neither. Do I have to choose who I like better right now? I kind of... I don't know. The game really seems to want me to go to Chie, which makes me not want to choose Chie. I'm going to choose both. I'm going to keep my options open. You told Yosuke that you don't have a particular preference in the girls. Your understanding has increased.
Seriously? Well, you get a better chance that way. Hey, but don't worry. This is just between you and me. Okay? See you tomorrow.
Yosuke hung up. Like, that was seriously bothering you that much?
The one who was on last night. It's that guy, right?
Yep.
Kanji Tatsumi, huh? He definitely didn't look like the social type.
Now there's an understatement. Isn't he?
Oh.
Yeah, I saw it.
Now there's an understatement. Isn't he really scary? Did you see the news special the other day?
Yeah, he said get bent.
You mean the special on biker gangs? I watched it too.
You seem very interested in this, Yukiko.
It wasn't like that when he was younger, though.
Oh?
You know him, Yukiko?
Uh-huh. But we haven't talked to each other in a long time. His family runs a textile shop, and we've been a customer of theirs for many years. So I speak with Kanji-kun's mother from time to time. Oh, why don't we go there now? We might be able to talk to him in person.
Sounds good. At the very least, we can ask if anything strange has come up lately.
I'm sure he's gonna be real happy to answer those questions.
I wouldn't want to run into him in a dark alley, but I'm pretty sure he won't fly off the handle at his family's store.
All right, then let's get going.
I'm assuming I don't have a
If
choice
things
in this?
get rough, we're counting on you guys.
Yeah, you're the one who's all, I know Kung Fu. You decide to go to Kanji Tatsumi's house to have a chat with him.
Hello.
Ah, Yuki-chan. It's so nice to see you. Well then, if you'll excuse me, ma'am.
Slender young man. That is clearly not a young man. That is a girl's voice.
I'm sorry that I couldn't help more. It's all right. You've given me plenty to think about. Thank you.
I guess we're just gonna pretend. Who knows? Maybe it's just
What's
a
up
guy
with
with a
him?
girly voice.
Weirdo.
Never seen him before.
Yuki-chan, you're as lovely as always. Your features are starting to remind me of your mother when she was young. How can I help you today? Are you out shopping with your friends?
Oh, well, actually...
What's Yosuke doing?
Hey, this scarf. I've seen this somewhere before.
Huh? Oh, you're right. Where was that?
Oh, it was that place inside the TV!
That's right. That room with those faceless posters.
Oh, yeah.
Then it's that announcer's.
Are you acquaintances of Miss Yamano?
Well, kinda.
Oh, so they are connected in some way.
Did Miss Yamano happen to have a scarf like this?
Yes, it was a special order she placed. She actually ordered a pair, but in the end, she said she only wanted the women's scarf. It left us with no choice but to sell this one separately.
Oh man, there is a connection to the first case. What are we gonna do?
How should I know?
Oh.
Hello? Delivery here for the Tatsumis.
Oh, I'll be right there. Oh, it's okay. We should get going.
So we didn't ask if her son was home?
I'll come again, ma'am.
Is that so? Well, then please say hello to your mother for me.
It really is connected to the first case after all. But it's just a scarf. Would the killer target someone just because of that? Damn it, what's going on? Come on, let's talk outside.
It's Kanji-kun.
Oh, we did run into him.
What? Quick, hide!
Why are we hiding? What? I thought we were gonna talk to him.
You're not fooling anyone, you know.
Shh, I can't hear what they're saying.
You eavesdrop on Kanji's conversation with the boy.
Tomorrow's fine with me. Huh? School? Of course I'm going to school.
That sounds so convincing.
Then I'll meet you at the gates after school tomorrow.
Did he say he was interested? He's a guy. And I'm a guy, but he's interested in me?
Okay. There's so many things like we said. First, just because he's interested in you, that doesn't mean he's interested in you. He could be like, this person is in a biker gang. That's an interesting thing. Also, it doesn't matter that he's a guy. Guys can like guys.
Huh? What the hell are you pricks looking at?
Of course it's okay that if he doesn't. And that's like a whole different thing. But it's also okay if he does. Okay, wasn't the goal to talk to him?
That scared the hell out of me! He's even worse in person than on TV!
Yeah, I thought we were going to talk to him. Instead, we go to his house. Don't even mention him to his mother. And when we do finally see him, we just run away? That's not productive.
The one on TV last night was definitely Kanji-kun.
Yeah, and I just realized something. Remember the common points we were talking about? His mom fits the pattern. She's a woman, and she knew Ms. Yamano. But it was her son who appeared on TV. So what does that mean?
His mother's a target. Kanji's a target. They're both targets. His mom didn't appear on TV, so he's not the target. Maybe they're both targets.
Whoa, I hadn't thought about that.
Oh, maybe it's similar to my case. If you think about it, my mother fit the victim profile more than I did. She was the one who dealt directly with Miss Yamano, but I was the one who was targeted.
Does that mean it'll be the kid again instead of the mother?
Sorry?
But if that's true, then the killer's motive makes no sense at all. It'd have nothing to do with silencing witnesses or revenge or anything.
You think we're on the wrong track? Maybe even the first case had nothing to do with grudges or revenge.
Probably not.
Or is there some kind of secret in the textile shop itself? I'm totally lost.
Yeah.
But we can't ignore this.
Why don't we just go ahead and ask Kanji himself?
Yeah, I thought that's what we were originally going to do, but instead we're like, he's scary. There's 4 of us, and only one of him. I'm sure that at least one of us could do something.
We could at least see if anything odd's happened lately. He scares the wits out of me, but...
Like, she is pretty good at kicking stuff all the time. Yukiko has an awesome slap. Yosuke's, has, cell phone. And we're from the city, so we're scrappy. And Yosuke's from the city.
Hey, wasn't Kanji making plans with that weird kid a moment ago?
Why do you keep calling him a weird kid?
Something about meeting up at school? I heard he's been skipping school ever since the new year started. Doesn't that seem a little suspicious?
Yeah, something did seem weird. It's suspicious, all right. There's something funny going on here. I can sense it.
Seemed like he was questioning things.
Sense? You sound like Teddy. Still, we might find some clues. All right, let's try staking out both Kanji and his family's store. We definitely don't want the killer getting ahead of us. That being said, Yukiko, can I have your cell number?
Hey, was this your plan all along?
She's on our team. We need to be able to contact her, Chie.
No. I got everybody's phone number except for hers. And the Y section of my address book needs some filling out.
Ugh, Yosuke, why'd you have to make it dumb?
While we're on the subject, could you stop calling me at night just to tell dirty jokes? You really sound like a pervert.
Hey, I'm trying to have a conversation with Yukiko here.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to buy tofu on my way home.
What?
Ooh, she didn't hear a word I said.
Okay then, the stakeout is set for tomorrow. Stakeouts? Tailing people? I'm getting goosebumps.
You decide to stake out Kanji and the textile shop tomorrow. Evening.
Welcome home!
Thanks, Nanako-chan. Okay. Is there anything in the fridge this time? Nope. Well, we'll do that on Monday. I mean, I might be streaming more often this week because I have more time this week. So, for sure, Monday night, probably 7:30. So, I'll see you guys then. You guys have a good night. Have a good weekend and all that. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you next time.